Already?
Ready.
Yeah.
Fala galera do MIXME, eu tô aqui com the Maine. Hi, how are you guys?
Hi, well, how are you?
You just released American Candy and you're already in Brazil. It's really nice for us because it's not every day that a band chooses to start their world tour in Brazil. It's very flattering.
It's, I mean, I don't know why people like us so much over here. we love coming over here, yeah. So, I mean, I guess this is our 4th time coming over. I don't know, it's crazy. I love it.
Why do you like Brazil so much?
The energy.
The shows are crazy. I mean,
yeah.
It's fun to come over here and play big shows and have people freak out. And we're not used to that all over the place, so it's definitely like another level here for us.
It's your 5th album, and I heard you rent a place in the middle of nowhere so you could focus.
Yeah.
What do you think that has changed in the process since you wrote the first album to this last one?
Oh, from the first album?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
A lot has changed. We're not on a record label anymore, so
okay.
I think that the freedoms that we enjoy like the creative freedoms now, comparatively to what they were, are, I mean, we do whatever we want. So we don't have to, answer to anybody about, hey, does this song sound good or whatever. You were 18, I was 18,
19, yeah.
18, 19 when we started this band, so I mean, a lot has changed with us personally too. I think it's a testament to the time that we live in, to the age that we live in, being able to just rent our own house and bring our own stuff and then make a record, then release a record, and then go on tour. I think that that's like what's really empowering about the time that we live in. And hopefully that's inspiring for other bands that are just starting out.
Right. Because
I think that it's, everybody's really capable of doing the same thing.
Talking about inspiration, you don't only inspire other bands, but I heard you say in Rio that anything you want to be besides an astronaut, you can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a joke, but what would you like to be if you were not a musician?
An astronaut.
An astronaut, but you can't.
Yeah.
I would like to be I'd like to do something in journalism, like sports journalism.
Really?
I love baseball, yeah, so maybe like color commentary, like announcing games and stuff.
So this part of the astronaut on the show, it was very inspiring for the show, for the fans, actually. Because you were saying that they can be anything, and sometimes they're going through a lot, you don't know.
Absolutely.
So when you go down the road, when you meet so many kids, how this moment is important to you, to connect to them, to talk to them, because you're kind of role models.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I've assumed a little of that responsibility. I feel like being a band for so long, we've been a band for 8 years, and I think it would be unjust if I didn't, try to convey that, what they've given to us is what they can easily attain, and I think that it's really important that you just hear it. I mean, just hearing it, I think, does so much.
It seems like such an obvious thing sometimes.
Because it is, and I think I said it in Rio, but a lot of things that are said in movies and said maybe in songs, or they seem like platitudes. They seem like oh yeah, okay, but they're really. I think that they're really important to talk about, and I think that they're really important to hear. So hopefully people pick up on it.
Yeah, it's really great that you can connect to fans like this. You're heading to a meet and greet in a few hours, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're seeing 400 people today, and you did this yesterday, and in Rio, and everywhere going in Brazil. Last time you were here, every single fan who bought a ticket could talk to you. Why do you like to do this in Brazil?
I think it just kind of makes sense to do. I mean, we we know that like when we come to the hotel, there's people waiting here.
There's a lot of people out there.
So, you know, it's stuff like that. It's like, we know that people want to come to a show and they want to hang out and they want to meet us. And, you know, we have so much downtime in a day. There's so much time that we could use to be meeting people and saying thank you. So, last time that we came, we were a little ambitious and we thought that we could meet every single person, which was crazy.
Lucas probably hates us for that.
That's awesome. So, you know.
I don't know, I talked about it last night, but, you know, like going to shows when we were younger too, we never had to pay for a meet and greet, you know, so it was like, I mean, like, I don't know. I think the last time we were here, there was like Avril Lavigne meet and greet, and like you had to stand like 5 feet away from her, and I think that's like super disrespectful. Like I think that should just be like, don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It's your 4th time in Brazil, right? And you can speak a little bit of Portuguese. I've seen Kennedy is very like
Kennedy.
He really wants to speak Portuguese.
He really wants to.
He's been tweeting and stuff like this.
Oi, estou animado.
He's getting there.
He's getting there. Yeah. So you're kind of Brazilians right now. You've been here so many. You recorded a DVD here.
Right. No, that's true.
You're here almost every year.
We're honorary Brazilians, but we
John
don't
and
speak
I
the
are
language.
very
We
bad
don't
at
speak
learning
Portuguese.
languages.
But you're almost there. Don't you think it's easier to stay than to leave and have to come back next year?
Yeah, we should.
People would
stay.
love it.
We could just live here. I mean,
I'm looking to move, so maybe I'll just find some real estate over here.
Okay.
looking at the property around here.
I have a few questions from your fans. Can you answer them right now? So Sarah wants to know if there's something that you still want to accomplish as a band.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's places that we haven't been yet.
I think just for longevity's sake, like just continuing to be a band.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
Yeah, I mean, when we go home, we don't have to go get jobs and stuff. So I mean, it's like music is like the only thing. And I think if we can kind of continue that for as long as possible, I think that would be the goal.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes. Mary wants to know how you choose the sequence of the album, the track list, and how you pick the singles.
The track list, a lot of times we start to like have an idea in our heads of what it's going to end up being. But there's this moment where we've been doing this a lot lately. Record, but we'll write down, each of us will write down what we think the track list is.
Yeah, we all took a piece of paper,
So, and then we'll compare and see if we actually got them pretty close this last time.
Giovanna asks, if you had to explain to another band how it is to play in Brazil in one word, what would you say? That's tough.
One word.
I know, yeah.
Fucked. Like crazy.
I'll say crazy, I'll do the PG.
Oh, okay, alright.
Crazy.
I'll say fucked.
Okay. And Nix wants to know, how do you guys feel when you know that John's celebrating his birthday in Brazil?
I forgot about that.
Okay, that's
I forgot about that
so
too.
we're telling them that John's birthday is coming.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the reminder.
I don't know.
They don't feel anything about it.
I'm 27 now, and we both kind of celebrated a lot of our birthdays on the road.
Okay.
It makes me feel great because I don't feel as old, because I've been 27 for like 6 months now. So now that I'm not the only 27-year-old in the band, it's nice.
Is today the 2nd?
Yes, today's the 2nd.
Alright, so my birthday's on the 4th.
Where are we at?
Porto Alegre. Did you like my accent?
That was nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
It's great to know that you know the schedule. Some bands don't.
We have a day off tomorrow too.
Yeah.
So maybe tomorrow we'll...
I think tomorrow we'll celebrate.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow night.
Maybe.
We're into it. But
I'm not sure.
Okay. So happy birthday, John.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
No,
so
of
have
course.
great
Thank you.
shows. Have a great time in Brazil. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.